All right, YouTube. Small little update. To start off with, I got the aluminum valve covers for the Outlander. Took off part of the clutch, and a tool that I have been waiting on, it's stuck in the mail somewhere to take that pulley off right there. So I initially wanted to take this back plate off here so I could get the exhaust off, because I needed to pull the rocker box off this away, but that last nut there was kind of hard to get to on the exhaust. But I finally got that off and put the adjusted the valves and put them aluminum rocker arms on, along with the water inlet housing and that temp sensor. Okay, I made this tool right here I talked about before. It works. It holds the rear pulley, and the front pulley, I just wrapped that strap around it and took it off. But in the meanwhile, someone had put some lights on the back here, and I didn't like them on there. So I took the top off to get them off. They were a nightmare to get off, but I got them off. And there's so much mud, dried mud around the gas tank, that I pulled the gas tank off just now. And this is what you get when you want to ride in the mud. Look at this. I mean, that's really unbelievable. Packed on that gas tank like that. Unbelievable. Look, it's so hard it won't even come off. But that's what you get to you. That's what you do to your machine when you drive it in the damn mud. So I'm cleaning it all up, and I won't be driving it in the mud. If I do, it won't be no bury the bike in the mud. It won't be that. And somebody put these crappy ass lights on the back, and they got these wires just ran any old way they want to. 2 switches up in the front for 1 LED in the front and 2 in the back, but I didn't like where they put them in the back. So I may do away with 1 and just keep 1 in the back somewhere. I haven't figured that out. I just got to clean this thing up now. But seems like that rear, I'll probably have to check that bad boy right there one day, because this bike has only got 1,380 hours on a 208. But whoever had it seemed like they rode the fuck out of it. Excuse my language. But, you know, I'm just trying to clean her up and fix it up a little bit. And I need it outside now for a power washer. And that would be the best thing for it right now. But I'll try to hand clean it up as best I can. I think I would love to power wash it, but I just don't want to get no water in the fucking shit. Excuse my language again. But where they put that rear brake is absolutely dumb as hell. I mean, you can't put it on the wheel over here? That's a fucking nightmare right there. Why would you do that? That's almost like you got to take the gas tank out to get to the damn brake. Crazy. I would have never designed something like that. This, at least it's in one piece. But that brake, gee, I don't even know if the damn thing works. It works, because I've had it working. I mean, I've drove with it. But you can't, gee whiz, why would you do it like that? And then they got them fucking bolts on that. Look where they got these bolts for the rotor. Why? You would think you would put it on this side. I mean, gee whiz. That's not easy to get to right there. Those bolts are tight. You ain't got a whole lot of room, especially them being them star bolts. Well, that's where she's at. Anyhow, don't forget that you got 4 valves per cylinder. When I took them valve covers, I'm being an auto mechanic. I actually used to be certified with the state of Michigan, but I don't keep up with it because I don't work for money. But I was certified in engine repair and brakes. But you know, all you're doing is every year is renewing it to give the state money, so I just quit renewing it. That's nice. Right there's my auto mechanic certification. So anybody that don't believe me, I can't help you. But you know, when I do videos like that, I'm not a good video taker. So you may think that I don't know what I'm talking about, but I do. The only thing is, and here's the thing, check this out. When I bought this bike, it had these big 27 12-12s on the rear. And then he had these front ones, not on the bike, but he had them brand new, wrapped up, brand new, never been put on a rim yet. So I'm thinking, okay, the price of my bike, and I got new tires, so I could subtract what I need to buy new tires. So I was thinking, subtract 500 at least. And I got me some, you know, pretty good tires. So I went ahead and bought the bike. And not thinking, well, I was thinking that, you know, one's a 25 front, 8, 25 8 by 12, and the rear 27 12 12. So the back ones look cool. And I said, well, you know, I wasn't thinking about 4-wheel drive, but I figured, oh, I got some new tires, I'll just have them put on there. The tire that was on there was a stock 26-inch. So, you know, really wasn't thinking about 4-wheel drive. So I figured, you know, I could use them. So I went and paid $20 to have them put on. And the dealers wanted 120. So then I got to, all right, now, by the way, this is the first 4-wheeler I ever had and really ever worked on. So I really didn't know that you couldn't put the wrong size tires on it if you're in 4-wheel drive. So man, a couple days ago I found that out. And here's the thing. Kindle Executioners, that's these tires. So they don't sell a 27 8 or 9 by 12. They only sell a 27 10 12 for the front. Well, I went and ordered 2 10s for the front. I figure, okay, there are 12s on the back. Them 7-inch rims, they're not that bad. They got a little bulge to them, but not much. So I figured, well, the front 2 inches less and a 6. That's a 12/6 rim on the front. So I figured it's about equal. so they'll work. So I ordered 2. Then 10 minutes later, I came out here and I looked how close that 8-inch tire is to that spring. And I'm thinking, there's no way that that 10 is gonna fit there. So I ran in the house and canceled those tires. Luckily, that company canceled them for me. So, hopefully they will cancel them. It went through PayPal, but they seem like a nice company, Moto Sport. They're a little expensive, but on these tires, they were cheap. So they seem like they answered the phone right away, canceled the order right away for me. So, you know, a lot of times that's hard to get a company to do. So anyways, that's where I stand right now. I like to take all that wiring off of there. I don't really like that shit on there, especially for the backlights. If I could just get the backlight shit off, I'd be all right. And then again, if you ever wanted lights, the wire is there. So my next step is to clean this up, get my tool from my clutch, pull that pulley off, pull that back plate off, clean everything up over there, and put that clutch back on. And by the way, I cleaned that clutch up. It was terrible. It was terrible. It had black shit all over it. You know, these weights, they would move, but they would be stiff. And it's all because of this black shit that was in there. I cleaned it the best I could, as you can see. But in the crevices, I couldn't get anything in there to clean it with. But cleaned it about the best I could. You know, it's in pretty good shape now. So that's the way it's going to have to stand for now. So that's all cleaned up. Hopefully today the tool comes. And now I'm going to have to put this wheel back on, and I want to roll this out and power wash it. We're going to get a couple days of let me show you my exhaust. I got all this shit over here on it, but I cleaned all that exhaust up. It was rusty. So, all right, YouTube. Hang in there with me. Like and subscribe, and I'll keep rolling.